All right, time to go beyond the money. Are you ready to retire? I mean, are you really ready to retire? It's a loaded question, but if you are 55 or older, it's crucial to know what retirement will look like for you. Joining me now are Jackie Campbell and Monica Haberlin. They are part of the team at Campbell and Company, a Tampa area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Jackie and Monica are also radio show hosts as well, so we are so excited that they are joining me now. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
So this is such a big question, but let's talk about this because I'm sure you hear it a lot. But are you really ready to retire, right?
Right. We hear that quite often. And the number one fear is running out of money. So it's really important.
As it should be, yeah. So let's talk about what are those factors that you look for to see if somebody is actually ready?
The very first thing is to test your plan. Look at what you've saved for retirement. Make sure that you have an income plan because after that paycheck stops, we want to have that income stream that's going to be coming in every month to kind of help pay the bills and to enjoy the lifestyle that we've really worked so hard for. And a smart tax plan, very important and something not to overlook.
I think it's so crucial that I think you are looking at both of those things together. Let's talk about some of the common mistakes people are making because, again, I know you see this probably more often than we would like to.
Yeah, commonly they don't have a realistic plan. They think that what they've saved for retirement is going to take them, people are living longer, but do you have a dependable, sustainable income that's going to last your lifetime? Another common mistake is maybe perhaps that they're spending too much money or they're going into retirement with too much debt or they just never really sat down and made a plan. More people spend more time planning a vacation or buying a car than they go into retirement. So those are common mistakes I think that we've seen.
Do you have some examples maybe of where people have kind of fallen short or maybe done some things they thought they were doing correctly?
Well, taking on unnecessary risk, being unrealistic and expecting the returns that we've had in the last decade, it's probably not going to happen in the next 5, 10, 20 years, and we're living longer. So having that health care plan, that long-term care plan, we do see that quite often where those are big major pitfalls and roadblocks that can really destroy your retirement plan. So make sure and consider those things too. We've seen a lot of great successes in our careers, and those are the really good days for us. So we love telling someone that they're able to retire and let's just pick a date for it.
So how do you go ahead and put those steps into action? Obviously everyone's going to be different, right? But what are some things that you can kind of get in line?
The income plan is probably one of the most important because we have to have that cash flow to pay the bills. And the investments, it's definitely part of it. You don't want to take on any unnecessary risk. When we get to retirement, we tend to look at more protection of our assets and making sure that it's going to be sustainable and that it's going to be predictable for us for the future.
Yeah, and definitely don't underestimate that having a good tax plan going into retirement. Nobody wants to pay more than they have to in taxes, but that can be one of your largest expenses in retirement. So at the end, it's not what you've made and saved for retirement, it's what you get to keep at the end that really matters.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, which maybe some people are in this boat and thinking it's them. Is it ever too late to start preparing and changing things?
I'm a big fan of prior planning pays, but it's never too late. We can't go back and change anything, but you can absolutely start from now. Even if you've been retired for 4 or 5, 10 years, it's always a good time to take a look at your plan, test it, and make sure that you can't make any improvements. If you can, let's do that and get it taken care of.
So as we get ready to close here, we have about a minute left. What is your biggest piece of advice, do you think, for people watching this morning?
I would say, start now if you don't have a plan. And even if you're just entering retirement or in retirement and you're not so sure that it's the right plan for you, get that second opinion and reevaluate your plan.
Right, and there are new strategies that are available now that weren't available 4 to 5 years ago, so definitely take a look to see if there's something that you can do to improve where you're at. And it's all about freedom of time, freedom of money.
Okay, and for you at home, if you want to make sure you really are going to be ready for retirement, Campbell and Company has a great offer for you right now for the first 5 callers. With a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, they are offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow their team to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. So call the number now, 844-273-5504. Again, that's 844-273-5504.